Oh my gosh! Do you see the size of that clutch right there? Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the vlog. It's going to be an amazing day. You know why I say that is because of this. Because we have our very first hognose clutch of the year. This is Mama in here right now. She's actually just a het albino that is bred to an albino, but you guys know I love hognose snakes, and we have a handful of females that are coming up to lay eggs any day, but this is the very first girl right here, and you can see they are really weird. Of course, they are diggers. They use that little snout right there to dig a little bit. So what happens is when you have a box like this with a bunch of eggs, and by the way, you can see an egg right there, what they'll do is they'll kind of dig this out and they push it all over the place. So the only downside of breeding hognose for me anyways is the fact that every time we have a hognose that lays a clutch of eggs, we have to redo the whole cage. But listen, that is not a big deal at all. It is certainly worth getting amazing eggs. Let's see what's going on here. These are absolutely big eggs, and you might notice I have a box here with Hatchright, which is the same incubation material I use for pythons, because I just like to incubate hognose eggs on that because I feel like vermiculite might get a little bit too wet for them. Regardless, look at that. Look at that beautiful egg right there. There's one egg. Let's see what else we have here. Oh yeah, oh, look at it looks like a whole bunch of eggs. All right, we got 2 eggs, 3. I love the way this day is starting. We got 4 eggs. They look all good too. Got 5 eggs right here. Got 6 eggs right here. And I'll candle all of these just to make sure. 7, 8 eggs. And it looks like 9 and maybe even a 10th egg. Whoo, doggy, that is a beautiful clutch of eggs. We got 10 beautiful eggs right there. Oh, look at there, there's 11th egg. All right, and absolutely no slugs. That is absolutely a great way to start the day. Just gonna check just to make sure. So like I said, it is gonna be an amazing day. I hope that you guys have an amazing day. What do you say we look and see if we have any more Calibri eggs? Before I checked on any other eggs or any baby skinks or anything like that, I did want to come over and see Lucy really quick. She is definitely getting ready to shed anytime. I thought she might actually shed this morning and she might actually push out some eggs. I definitely think that she's ready. You can see a couple little flakes flaking off right here, so she's definitely in path, and my hopes are is that as she sheds, maybe she will get herself moving and push out some eggs. If she even passes 1 egg, that'll tell me she'll pass her entire clutch and I shouldn't be worried. If she doesn't pass any eggs, then we have to get the vet back out in about a week to do that oxytocin shot. So regardless, today is probably the day that we're going to see if Lucy sheds, whether it's earlier or later tonight or whatever, but for sure by tomorrow I'll give you guys an update. And this first clutch is actually one of those older het scaleless. It's actually a het stripe scaleless, so it's a possible double het, and it was bred to a whole bunch of scaleless stuff. Lori just kind of did a hodgepodge, so it's going to be kind of like a mystery clutch, but let's hope there's good eggs. You know that sometimes we have fertility issues with that older group, so oh yeah, that is beautiful. Not even, oh, yep, there is 1 slugger in there. I was gonna say there's not even 1 slug. Mom looks really good. Looks like she's in good shape. No problems there. A shed out, water in, as always. You guys know the routine. Let's see what we have here. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 good eggs. Not bad. And of course, there was 1 little slugger there. And again, it's kind of cool to do these mystery clutches sometimes where you're not even really sure what the male is. We know that it's a scaleless, so there was like snow scaleless, Okatee scaleless, all kinds of different stuff. But until they hatch, you never know. And again, because she's only a possible het for scaleless, we don't even know if there'll be any scaleless in the clutch. Sometimes it's just really fun to hatch a mystery clutch like that out. So 60 days from now, we're going to find out who the daddy is to these beautiful eggs, or maybe we'll find out. Sometimes things hatch out and it's still a mystery. There's so many ball pythons that are due to lay. I mean, take a look at this huge yellow belly that is just absolutely blooming. And of course, yesterday I showed you guys the leopard Lori ball python that is again starting to look like she's going to lay any day. Got this big girl here. I mean, there's just so many that are coming up. It's absolutely incredible. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, oh man. Oh my God, I am so excited about this. Yesterday, I noticed that this girl just looked huge, and oh my gosh. Do you see the size of that clutch right there? Oh my God. Now this is actually what they call a super paint ball python. So it's absolutely really cool. I mean, I love these guys, and I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm not as up on the ball python world as I was, say, 3 or 4 years ago. But nevertheless, I am super excited to see this girl around a clutch of eggs. Oh my God. And a huge clutch of eggs too. She was actually bred to a Woma Lesser pinstripe, meaning that all of them are going to be paint, and they're all going to be different combinations of Woma Lesser and pinstripe. So down the road, we can can hopefully produce some really cool combinations with the super paint. Again, I don't know that there's been a lot done with this project over the last 4 or 5 years because I haven't really seen much about it, so it's pretty exciting to have this. Let's go ahead and see what this girl has. Oh my God, Mama, you look amazing. And up until now, our biggest clutch was 11 eggs, and last year we had a 13 egg clutch. I have a feeling this is gonna break the record. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of eggs. There's a couple eggs rolling around in the back over here, so I'm gonna pull these guys out real quick. Just set these down really quick just so they don't get rolled around too much. Get Mama off. Mama, you did so good, honey. Oh man, what a clutch of eggs. We'll just go ahead and get these right in the incubator box. We'll just settle them right down in the hatch right like that. Get this right here, see if these are all stuck together, which I think they are. Get these over here and we'll take a look real quick. I want to just make sure Mama looks good, make sure that everything looks good. Wow, I tell you what. And again, that super paint stuff is really cool, and I can't wait to see what it does with other stuff. Again, maybe 8, 9 years ago, it was kind of all the rage and people were doing some stuff with it, and then it kind of disappeared, or at least from my radar. I don't know, it might be happening out there. So it's kind of cool to actually get that going on. We actually have a Cine Het paint as well that is bred to a couple things. So that clutch is coming any day now too. So let's go ahead and see how many eggs we have. We're gonna candle this little egg right here on the side, but we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Oh my gosh, I thought for sure this was gonna be more than 11 eggs. I thought this would be the biggest clutch of the year, but that's okay. 11 eggs, it's amazing. And again, every single one of those eggs is gonna be a paint because it's a super paint. And the fact is the paints, or the Het super paints, whatever you wanna call it, they're not really extremely visual. So the fact that we have a super female really makes it good, because we know the entire clutch is going to be paint, and then all the other mutations that go with it will raise those guys up and breed them and hopefully produce some insane stuff. So let's go see if we have any other ball python eggs. But it's going to be really hard to top this because I was really anticipating this one. I couldn't be happier with the results. I actually have a birthday party to do today, and we're open at the Reptarium later on tonight. And the birthday party is actually for Beth, the one that answered the phone at BHB's son. So it's going to be really fun. Then we'll get back to collect some Calibri eggs and then open up for the Reptarium later on tonight. But as for now, let's just have some fun with this birthday party. Again, Ian over here, he comes and hangs out at the Reptarium all the time, but his friends and family have never been here, so we're just going to take him around, kind of introduce him to some animals, do the normal birthday type of thing, and then get back to collecting some Calibri eggs. Just wrapping up over here at the birthday party, an absolutely great time. Again, they're part of our family, so it was really cool to enjoy this together. Let's head over and get those Calibri clutches. And it looks like the last clutch of Calibris for the day is actually a Het strawberry scaleless, bred to the exact same thing. So the strawberry is like a recessive hypomelanistic, and of course the scaleless is a scaleless, as you guys know. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, this is actually really good. Number one, it's a good clutch of eggs, but I think it's really interesting to kind of show you guys the differences in eggs. As you guys have seen, the majority of the eggs are really soft and smooth looking, yet these eggs right here are really textured. I mean, look at all of those ripples on those, right? And the one thing is, when you have a rippled clutch like this, they oftentimes don't stick together either. You can see how they're just kind of falling apart. It's almost like whatever causes them to adhere to each other isn't there, and I don't really know why. And when you have a clutch like this, it's really important to candle them, because again, because they're not stuck together, they kind of go all over the place. It's a relatively small clutch. We've got 2, 4, 5 good eggs, and we got 2 little slugs, but that's okay. Still a pretty good clutch. I'm gonna go ahead and candle these, get these in the incubator box, do all the stuff like that, and that wraps up the Calibri egg part of the day. But I did want to go ahead and check some of the eggs, because once you get Calibri eggs, it's not like you just leave them alone and they hatch 60 days later. You still have to kind of keep up on them, and I really don't know if I've shared this with you, so let's go ahead and do that. So listen, once you get eggs, you don't just leave them on the shelf and not have to go through them. So I go through them a few times a week and just kind of look at them, see what's going on. You can see here we've got a little fungus there, a little fungus there, but nothing that I'm really concerned about. You know, if you want to dry something out and get rid of the fungus, you can actually like leave the lid cracked just a little bit, and they'll dry the eggs out. If you need to add more water as you're going through, you can add more water. You can either put like damp sphagnum or paper towel, and basically I'm just going through. You can see this egg is a little desiccated right here, so I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of damp sphagnum on it and see if it pops out at all. It might just be going bad. You know, literally in a clutch this size, there's a chance that one egg goes bad, and it is a little discolored too, which tells me there's a good chance it's going to go bad. But in the meantime, I'll just take a little bit of sphagnum moss, take it a little damp, I'll put it right on the top of that egg, and hopefully that egg will pop out, and we'll see what happens. Now, the one thing you have to understand is that eggs will absorb moisture the first 30 or 40 days of incubation, but then they expel moisture the last little bit. So if you start to see dimpling in your eggs in the last, 2 or 3 weeks, that's a normal thing. And there's a handful of clutches I'm really excited about. What am I talking about? I'm excited about all the clutches, but this one is really cool. This is actually still 2, 4, 6, 8 eggs. This is actually from a mangrove snake, so I'm pretty excited about that. Last year we hatched out some. This year we have some more eggs. I absolutely love them. As a matter of fact, take a look at one of these little babies from last year that we ended up raising up. Look at how cute that little monkey is right there. I told you I love mangrove snakes. And with any luck, my buddy Kevin over at Nerd has got some divergence, which is a subspecies of mangroves that I'm hoping he hatches this year so I can buy some. And here's a perfect example. I had put in some sphagnum moss that were damp on these eggs because they were a little bit dimpled about a week ago, and look at, they're all popped out and look absolutely perfect. That's just egg maintenance. So if you want to have the most optimal amount of hatch, you have to be able to maintain your eggs, whatever that means, whether it's increasing the humidity, decreasing the humidity, maybe removing a bad egg. We want to have the best yield possible, and part of that is going through the eggs at least a few times a week. Now here's one that people have differing opinions on. Look at this clutch right here. This egg looks good. These other 2 eggs look a little bit not so good. This one in particular already has like green and nastiness on it. This one might be okay. It's really hard to tell. Now some people really feel, myself included, that you want to take that egg away, that a bad egg could potentially infiltrate a good egg and make that egg go bad. Now some people will leave those eggs in there and they don't think you have to remove them at all. I'm a person that believes when you see a bad egg, try to get it out of there, because not only could it potentially affect the good eggs, but also there's these little fruit flies that sometimes you don't really see them here. Sometimes those fruit flies will actually get on the bad eggs. You can kind of see one right there that just went in there. They'll get on a bad egg and they can actually kill good eggs too. So I always try to get those bad eggs out of the incubator boxes if at all possible. Went through the rest of the ball pythons and sadly no other clutches, but hey, I am super excited about this one for sure. And by the way, I checked the egg book. The first clutch is due June 25th, which means we'll be able to cut around June 20th, June 22nd, something like that. So we're just a few weeks away from the first egg cutting video. Oh boy, it's gonna be a good one. Not sure if I'm excited or very nervous, but Lori said she had to tell me something, so you guys are gonna find out right along with me. What is it that you need to tell me? You're pregnant? What is it?
No, definitely not that. So, okay. Normally, you're the one who's always coming to me.
Oh, no.
With like, I gotta talk to you about something. What do you think about something I did or I got?
Does this have to do with an animal, or does this have to do with like a couch or a refrigerator or what?
It's living, yes.
Oh, okay,
it is alive. But I don't want to ruin the surprise. It's supposed to be here in a couple days. It's actually the day I have jury duty, so you better not open it before I get here.
Wait a second. Well, if it's alive, I can't not open it.
Yes, you can. You could wait for me to get here.
Oh, you don't mean like a day or two. You mean just like...
No. You think I'm going to be stuck in jury duty for days? Like not being able to leave? Well, even if that happens, it's not immediate.
Are you going to tell me, or do I have to wait?
Well, you're going to have to wait.
Holy crap. It's better not be another Great Dane.
Well, I'm excited about it. So that is maybe a hint.
God. I have no idea. I literally have no idea what this could possibly... So when did you say? How many days?
3 days from now.
Okay, well, I thought that we had some news to share with you guys, but apparently I'm just going to be stuck in limbo for the next 3 days.
It is news. It's exciting news that you have something to look forward to.
I don't know if it's exciting because I don't know what it is.
Oh, come on.
You give me a hint.
It's alive.
Oh my gosh. All right, guys, so you better be tuning in 3 days from now. You guys are going to get, we're going to get into surprise together, so... I don't know, I have no idea what it is, but it's apparently alive, so there you go, we'll see what it is. So I've actually been open at the Reptarium for the last several hours, but you know, I always am weird about like filming the same thing over and over. I don't want you guys to get bored, but we've had an absolutely amazing night here, and you guys came all the way from Missouri just to hang out with us here. What do you think? Was it worth the drive?
Yes, it definitely was.
What was your favorite thing?
The big snake.
The big snake, Snazzy here. It's absolutely incredible. We've had a great night, and I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Just wish you guys an amazing day. I love you guys so much. Do me a couple favors before I get out of here. Smash that like button. Turn those post notifications on. I went old school on you guys. Be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.